Hi folks, and welcome back to Math with Captain Rod. I'm making this video here to help demonstrate how to go back and forth between radical notation and exponential notation. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at numbers 8, 10, and 18. These are on page 203 here of your algebra text. So we'll take a look at this guy first. There's a couple things to do with this. Looking at the problem, if we take this 2/3 and we raise it to, we take the inside and raise it to the 2/3. Remember, when you take a power to a power, you multiply your exponents. So this a squared, if we raise that to the 2/3, that's going to be a to the 4/3. The b squared also gets raised to that power, b to the 4/3. You write that the same looking way there. All right. Now, let's go ahead and take this and kind of group these together. So we can write this as AB to the 4/3. Now, going to radical notation. Right now this is an exponent notation. To go to radical notation, this 3 right here means cubed root. So this is equal to the cubed root of AB to the 4th. We also could write it cubed root of a to the 4th, b to the 4th. Either one of these I think would be perfectly acceptable. All right, let's take a look at this guy here. This one's number 10 on page 203. All right, so the 1 here means that the 3x minus 4 is raised to the first power. The 3 in the bottom means cubed root. So this is equal to the 3rd root, or the cubed root, of 3x minus 4 to the first power. Now, you don't necessarily need to write that first power. I went ahead and did just to show that's what that 1 means. You know, had this been 2/3, this would be a 2 here. Or had this been 5/3, we would have 3x minus 4 to the 5th power and then cubed rooted. But anyway, in this example, it's a 1, so I went ahead and wrote it as such. And again, this 1 here is optional. We could have just written it like this and been just fine. All right, this guy. So this 1 here, this is number 18 on page 203. You got to excuse me for just a moment. Oh, I thought I had a sneeze coming on. All right. So what we have is a minus sign in front of the 4th root of 2x to the 7th power. The minus sign is just not really relevant for the question here. If we're going to try to go back and forth here, the directions say to rewrite the radical in exponential notation. This minus sign really, it's going to have to come along for a ride, but it really isn't part of the problem. This 4 means 4th root. So I'm going to apply this to both of these. So 2, right, the 4th root of 2, if we write it in exponent notation, is 2 to the 1/4. All right, this x to the 7th, so this 4th root applies to this as well. If we write this in exponent notation, that's going to be x to the 7/4. That's it. That's about all we can do with that. We've taken this radical here and wrote it in exponent form, and that's what the directions were, and that's all there is to do. So I guess this will be a pretty short video. I hope that this video helps demonstrate, how to go from radical notation to exponents and how to go from exponents to radicals. Which is what we did in examples 8 and 10. So have a great day.